Welcome back to the Relaxing Ghost channel here on YouTube. As always, your host with the most, Ghost. Today we got the best of WWE Confidential Volume 1. They never released a Volume 2, but for all of you who are interested in this, Confidential was a WWE show back in 2002, I believe, and it ran for a couple of years till about 2004, 2005. This was a show I really enjoyed, and I love this DVD quite a bit. Before we get into it and down to business, guys, take some time and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't already, guys, keep sending in your suggestions for all those DVD reviews and videos you would like to see. Let's get right into this, guys. We got a lot going on this cover here. So Confidential, it was a non-wrestling WWE show where they would take these different moments and stories and kind of, dig in a little deeper to them. So we got, the 97 Survivor Series. Shawn Michaels tells this side. We got Austin's downfall, the untold story. He's wearing a Y shirt. We got DX to WCW, Suck It. We got, Stratified, At Home with Trish Stratus. Who killed WCW? We got Kurt Angle, Randy Orton, Jimmy Superfly Snuka, British Bulldog, Booker T on the Spinaroonie story. This is like a pretty much some of the greatest stuff from Confidential. Hosted by Mean Gene for a long time, and I'm not sure 100% where this was shot, if it was in studio at Stanford, but really enjoyed this stuff. Take a look at that spine. So here's a quick shot at the back. We got the best of Confidential again. We got get the behind the scenes stories and find out what really happened. We got Randy Orton, 3 generations of the making. What the beep? Eric Bischoff joins WWE. Remembering Davey Boy Smith, the British Bulldog. We got history of the WCW Championship. This is only a 1-disc set, released back in 2003, 3-hour runtime. So we also have 4 DVD bonus matches. I will go through the insert and everything, but like I said, there's a lot going on the cover and the back here. We got Shawn Michaels talking about the most controversial match in WWE history, the 1997 Survivor Series title match with Bret Hart. Steve Austin calls it quits. Are you related to the Samoans? We're off to see the Lizard, William Regal's most unusual pets. Kurt Angle trains for the biggest competition of his life. Go home with Trish Stratus. And special tributes to Bobby the Brain Heenan and Jimmy Superfly Snuka. We'll run down the insert now. Really nice disc art. The Confidential logo, they kind of popped the eyeball out and just stuck the middle of the disc in there. We also have a Shop Zone ad, and I believe this is the one where it has the Vengeance 2002 DVD ad in there. $24.95. This would be back in 2003 still, so that price has now either tripled, 4 times the amount. Look at some of these other stuff. We got Triple H, Brock Lesnar, Rey Mysterio, Kurt Angle, Big Evil stuff. We got Raw and SmackDown shirts and hats. Really cool stuff. So Confidential, we got a bunch of chapters. We got William Regal. So we got Eric Bischoff joins WWE, the Stone Cold situation. Kurt Angle's Olympic training. We got a hoops competition. between Shaniqua and JBL. Davey Boy Smith, the British Bulldog, Jimmy Superfly Snuka. These are like tributes to all three men, Bobby Heenan. We got DX Invade Norfolk, the demise of WCW, the history of the WCW title, and they go through some WCW champions, Regal's Reptiles, Trisha's House, 3 generations of Ortons, Samoan family tree, the world's oldest wrestling fan who was Gertrude from a very old woman. I believe she was 102. The Rock actually wished her a happy birthday. This was when Rock was undisputed champion, I believe. We got Booker T meets Levon Kirkland and Bret Hart versus Shawn Michaels from Montreal '97. We also have our 4 matches on here. Jimmy Snuka versus Ray Stevens from 1982. Bret Hart versus British Bulldog, SummerSlam 92. Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Survivor Series 97. And Scott Steiner versus Booker T for the WCW title versus the US title on the last episode of Nitro. So, got 4 pretty good matches on this set. Overall, guys, I would highly recommend this set. It's one of my favorites that really doesn't get mentioned too often. Let me know your thoughts if you guys have this one or not. Take some time and subscribe to the channel. Definitely try to pick this up if you don't have it, guys. We'll talk to you later. Peace.